That's right, the brand new Ottawa Sports Hall of Fame down here at City Hall in the Heritage Building, and there are 243 inductees already and only 35 women. And I am joined by one of them right now, Elizabeth Manley. Always great to have you on the show.
Thank you. I miss you guys. Hi, back at the studio.
We all miss you too. Now, how do you feel to be only one of 35 women here in the Sports Hall of Fame?
Well, I actually didn't even know that until you told me, so I'm even more honored. I'm in a, we were joking, saying I'm in a sea of men here.
Always a good thing,
Always
right?
a good thing.
And now you came to, the grand official opening last night. How was that, and what was it like for you to see this brand new Hall of Fame we have here?
It was like walking back into the 80s. It really was. When I walked in the room, everybody from Jim Durrell, the past mayor, to Killer, who was just on the show, just seeing all the old gang and everybody that I was very attached to and very close to in my career. So it was almost like a reunion, like a high school reunion type thing. So it's just great that so many people that are in the Hall of Fame were able to make it last night. It was a great time.
And you were saying the Ottawa Sports Hall of Fame and all the athletes are such a tight-knit community. You guys are all very close. And you were actually telling us some childhood stories you have of Brian Kilroy and how they helped you out to make your dream come true.
Well, one of the major things with my career was getting to the rinks. When I skated, I was skating out of 9 arenas in 1 week. I was everywhere from Canterbury to Barbara Ann Scott to Leitrim. I was skating everywhere. And my mom was working. I was going to Woodruff High School. I was skating out in Orleans, and it was a very difficult time for me to get around on OC Transpo. I was like busing from rink to rink. And they decided on their own, the group of them, Gord Hamilton, that old gang, Jim Durrell, Brian Kilroy, they got together with the sports place that they own and sponsored me a car for the year so I could actually drive myself. And that, a lot of people don't realize little things like that make the champion. It's the people, it's the backbone of the career, right? And a lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but it's something as simple as that really was a reason for a lot of my success.
And speaking of success, we're looking at your skates that are down here. Besides one of your childhood idols, Lynn Nightingale, how does it feel, and right now there are champions, they're together?
Well, it's crazy. I was just telling you, I used to have pictures of her on my bedroom wall besides Scott Baio, of all things. But she used to be my idol, and now we're the closest friends. We actually work on the Courage campaign for the Ottawa Regional Cancer Foundation together, and we do a lot of stuff together. But I always wanted to be just like her, and so we're together in a showcase now.
Fantastic. And what do you think it's going to really do for figure skating? They are getting the Rink of Dreams in front of City Hall in just a few months. It's really kind of going to develop and make skating a huge thing here in Ottawa. Yes. We already have the canal, now we're just keep on adding to it.
Well, I think it's a combination of not only having, the Gloucester Skating Club, for instance, is one of the biggest clubs in Canada, so we host a lot of figure skaters there, but just having the NHL team here, the Ottawa Senators, we've got the Ottawa 67s, Kilroy's done a great job, but I just think a combination of some great sporting things that are happening in Ottawa, and now this to honor the athletes that come out of Ottawa, I think it's wonderful.
And what is it like seeing your skates here? Does it bring back memories of 1988?
It does. I was looking at those skates before and I was going, geez, they were pretty beaten up. But I was like, how did I wear those? They look so weak, But no, it's a great memory. And unfortunately, I wanted to have the pink dress, the famous dress here, but it's in the Olympic Hall of Fame in Calgary. So, but I do notice my picture on the plaque here. I have a great flash dance hairdo. So this is like, there's a lot of big hair going on in these pictures here.
Well, we're going to have to get some more women in here to join with you guys with the CMN. There's, 243 people and only 35 females.
I actually have to say I got a little teary-eyed last night when I was looking at Brian Smith's, and that was a little bit of an emotional moment for me. He was, such a huge supporter of my career, and when he, unfortunately, his life was taken from him, I attributed a number to him, a skating number to him, and at the opening of Scotiabank, and so there's a little emotion in here too last night. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was not only great to see people, but it warms your heart.
And we've heard that from many people. There was a real sense of pride here last night among the athletes, and just a true step of community, I guess, is what you can say as well.
Absolutely. And, they say life comes around full circle, and last night standing in this room, my life came full circle. It really did.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this show today. It's so great to see you in the wall.
Jeff, Kurt, love you all.
Sending kisses back to the studio, and we're actually going to head back to Leanne Lang right now. Just standing by.